guys, your girl Kate, I'm back in another video, and today we're going to be talking about Summerslam 2025, the first two-night SummerSlam, and I'm talking to you guys about what I think, and that's it. Now, I'll be real. Night one on Saturday is giving tag team. It's giving, let's get it out of the way now. And to me, it's not too much balance because, I like tag teams. I like tag team matches, but when it comes to the fact that all your matches are tag team for real, I think, majority of your matches are tag team. And the TLC match, we don't know when where that match is going to be. I think it'll most likely be on night two because of the fact that tag team is going crazy. Tag team is night one. That's what it is. Night one is full tag teams. And the TLC match is a TLC for the SmackDown tag teams. It's going to be with the Street Profits, Wyatt Six, Andrade, and Rey Fenix, Motor City, Fraxium, and I believe, DIY as well. A lot of tag team. Like, that's basically the whole tag team division. Pretty Deadly is not on that. I feel bad because Pretty Deadly, never mind, don't. There's a lot going on. It really is a lot going on. Now, who do I want to win this TLC match? Street Profits. I think if they're not going to be a tag team, maybe look into being singles. Now, it's not because I see one of the men or another man, they're not holding each other back. Nothing to do with that. I just feel as if they're not going to get further in the tag team division. Why keep them in the tag team division to do the same thing over and over again? Repeating a cycle of getting close but not close enough. I don't like that for wrestlers I like. I most definitely don't like that for tag teams I like. If not the Street Profits, I think that Andrade and Rey Fenix would be a great pick because they just formed and it will show the strength that they have. I think Fraxium always has the opportunity to be tag team champions in the future, but right now it's okay if they're not. Motor City, same thing, because they came into the gate swinging. I think nobody has had a better entrance into the WWE but them, except for them. And to be honest, they worked hard for it. Been a tag team for years, so I truly wouldn't be mad if any of the tag teams win it, but I do not want the ones to keep the titles. I'll keep it a buck because there's just been a level of there's a level of no surprise. You're not surprised by a lot of the bookings the Wyatts have gotten recently, and I want to be surprised. I want things to feel fresh, and with them being the tag team champions, they haven't really coming in. They haven't really experienced any losses for real. Not really. Because when we saw them have that tag team match, let's be real, we all knew it was night for the Street Profits being champion. Now, the next tag team match that I'm going to talk about is for the women's world tag team champions. They're not world tag teams, which maybe they should be. Why not? Why not make them world tag team champions? Why not put that in there for the women? Especially because there's only one set of titles for them. Why not? They need to think about that. I hope they think about that one. Roxanne Perez and Raquel for the Judgment Day versus Charlotte and Alexa Bliss, the We're Not Friends group. I want them to win the tag team titles because they're not friends, but I would like to see them be friends. Of course, it's very entertaining to see Charlotte and Alexa go against one another, and they have great chemistry against one another, but I also think they have great chemistry with one another as well. Just seeing them have fun, I love it. Seeing Charlotte get love, and I know this tag group has allowed her to get more love because y'all was disrespectful when she came back. Y'all was so disrespectful, and I understand the fact that we didn't really want her to just come in and win it, but if we're being real and honest, she's Charlotte Flair. I mean, she's Charlotte Flair. There's no other way for me to explain that except from her being Charlotte Flair. And with the hate that she's been giving, give her a belt. Give her a title. Get them really mad. And for the whole Judgment Day story going on, it will be even more sweet for Liv Morgan to come back to a broken Judgment Day after Finn Balor thought it'd be better for her to be gone. Now, all in all, because of the fact I don't know the extent of Liv Morgan's injury and how long she's going to be out, to really stall the whole storyline they have going on, you kind of need Roxanne and Raquel to continue with the titles. And if something happens with Alexa and Charlotte, that'll bring a rift for them to have a match the next PLE. So it'll keep it interesting. This next match is Jelly Roll and Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul. Jelly Roll and Randy Orton, because this storyline don't need to draw out any longer. But also, I'm interested in seeing Jelly Roll. Okay, I think he's going to actually have a great time, and we're gonna all be like, okay, all right, we like it. I like it. We like it. He can stay. Take Logan's place, please. Of course, it's an interesting team up because, I mean, wrestling fans would be like, you know, you could have just had another match of Drew McIntyre and Randy Orton if y'all really wanted to see these two go against one another. But it is what it is. Logan Paul, Drew, although they're both heels, that is something that it's like, I would kind of think like Drew's character is like, I Logan Paul, but that's what we have going on now. That's what I want to happen. Who knows if that's going to happen? This is a tag team match that everybody is expected. No, not everybody expected. When it got announced, I think it was already like, okay, y'all can get the main event. And the main event, maybe I should say that for last. I'll say that for last. We have Karrion Kross versus Sami Zayn. Now, y'all chanting for Karrion Kross worked. The We Want Kross worked. You're going to have him at SummerSlam on a PLE. Hope you guys are happy. I am not happy. You know, I don't hate Karrion Kross. I like Karrion Kross. He's very entertaining. I think it's going to be very interesting to see what type of match we're going to get. One thing. I think it'll be more interesting to have Karrion Kross win. I mean, of course, Sami Zayn is the feel-good, but for what they have building up with Karrion Kross, I kind of think if Karrion Kross wins, it'd be more helpful for him, and Sami Zayn can lose to Karrion Kross. He just can. He has that capital built up. Karrion Kross, that's debatable. Okay, it's just very debatable. Scarlett, though, I want to see Scarlett more on the women's division. You know, she's doing very well being a manager, which she's always done a very good job doing that, but I also know that she is able to do even more with her own abilities. The main event for her night one is Roman Reigns and Jey Uso versus, guess what, the Bron. Now, I am excited to see Jey and Roman team up again. Am I excited to see Roman just bounce for another, what? He comes back in November, August, September, October, 3 months. Not really, but it is what it is. This is the name of the game. Because I think when it comes to a lot of the storylines they have, he is very important. He really is. He really is. And I think WWE is kind of trying to move forward. But you really can't do that when he's still active and still getting the reactions that you love. Jey Uso also, it's just, I think there is so much to be addressed with that whole team up, but because of either in time and they want to build up the Brons, they just don't want to give Roman and Jey that moment that they need to have. That's my opinion. Now, Brons, they set themselves up well because Monday, y'all saw what happened. Y'all saw the sneaker stealing. Y'all saw that promo, and they built themselves well. You know, they have a high chance of winning, and I think for the story, they could win. Now, what is going to happen after they win? That is where you're going to see them really going to have a power struggle between Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker, because why listen to Braun Breaker when you kind of need to help? Seth Rollins kind of needed help last time beating Roman Reigns, which I think the element of surprise, as I'm saying, he needed help. That right there has his stock's going up. His stock is going up. Now, again, as I said, I'm not really a part of the Brown crew. I'm not there yet. I'm sorry. Because I know y'all gonna be upset, but that is what it is. Now, night. So, as I'm editing, I'm realizing that I did not talk about Punk and Gunther, which this is a match I'm really looking forward to, especially because either we can get a cash in from Seth if the injury wasn't as bad as people thought it was, or, you know, we can see CM Punk be champion once more. I do think it's complicated because if CM Punk wins, what is next for Gunther? Is there going to be enough creative to fit his persona? Because y'all saw, they really don't be booking Gunther right, period, even when he has a title. But when he has a title, it's kind of a blanket for them as with the booking. And if Punk doesn't overcome Gunther, what shot does he have to become world champion once again? Because, you know, this is a different level of competitors, which if he can't beat Gunther, he can't, it's weird with Seth. He can't beat John Cena, what's next? I think that'll be the question. That'll be pretty interesting. Overall, this match is going to be good just because you know how both of these men are. Y'all know how good they are. I'm rooting for something crazy to happen. You know, Gunther's always a favorite, so is CM Punk, so it's complicated. But honestly, Gunther has taken L's, and I think this will be a strong L for him if he lost it. So maybe it'll lead to a multi-match series if they have like a disqualification. Who knows? But y'all let me know how y'all feeling about that. Sunday, which is so insane talking about night 2 for SummerSlam, because honestly, I didn't really see SummerSlam being two nights, because biggest night of the summer, biggest night, okay? Just imagining having to have 2 nights. I like wrestling, okay? It's gonna be fun. But saving 2 nights, twice in a year, it's gonna be an interesting adjustment. AJ Styles versus Dominic Mysterio. This is hard because I like Dominic with a title. I wish they did more with Dominic. It's just a shame to me that they saw what reaction they had and decided to not capitalize on it. I get he has to be a heel, and I get that, but I also think that you want to continue to build up superstars, not just the ones you have on the main stage. You kind of need to have a mid-card, and you need to allow people to be interested in all parts of your shows. So for you not to really go and capitalize on that type of reaction, it's a little, I don't know, it's lame. Keep it like that. I have been enjoying this whole back and forth that AJ and Dom have been having, especially with the fact that they had that tag team match on Monday as well. That was really good. I just think having Dominic Mysterio win against AJ Styles will also help push him towards a singles without worrying about a group, which eventually and soon I would love to see Dominic Mysterio alone, not with a girlfriend, not with a tag team, not with a friend, not with a group to back him up, not with his father. I want him to have something to where he's pushed out into the division to fend for himself, not thinking about the Judgment Day now. Judgment Day is going to be going to be a factor in this match to where I'm thinking Dominic Mysterio is going to retain. Especially with what we've seen with Roxanne, because she's trying to be that thing on his shoulder, trying to take him over. Now, next match is Solo Sikoa versus Jacob Fatu. Solo being champion is much more entertaining. I just think it's so expected to see Jacob have a title. Like, Solo really has worked his behind off being the new tribal chief, and now with the MFTs, I'm a part of Solo FC, you know, Solo forever. That's my man. Now, because I think the story that they've had going on with SmackDown and that bloodline situation, it would only feel sweet for Jimmy to be the one who takes the title from Solo. I mean, it all began with Solo and Jimmy. This new story with the bloodline, this new story now with the MFTs, it started with those two. That betrayal kickstarted a lot of things and allowed Solo to become his own man, but it needed to have made Jimmy more of a single star, yet it didn't. But it also showed his worth with his family, and also showed that Jimmy is a vital part. And not only is he a vital part, but he also can get the same reactions as everybody else in his family, and he's only waiting for an opportunity. And I think that he needs to have an opportunity soon, and being the one who takes that title from Solo would be that opportunity. They've been talking about like a heel turn going on these nights. I don't know who's going to turn. You know, there's a lot of people saying Jay should turn. There is a reason for Jay to turn, but if he was to turn, I don't think he should turn for the Bronze. I mean, it's dumb. Very dumb. Not only is it dumb because Braun Breaker took that IC champion from him, Braun Breaker, and Seth and Bronson Reed and what's his name, Paul Heyman, they messed him up with the world championship as well, world title. So why the freak would he go with them? I get it, Roman ain't been a great cousin, but the other side ain't looking that good either. And another person that could turn is Jimmy. You know, go for yourself. You know, born a king, be that king. Take what is yours. Take what you want. Take what you've been wanting to have. Jimmy with a title, that's what I need in 2025. Okay, we already got it. We already got Naomi out of that. We already decided, you know, we're gonna give Naomi that. No, we're not gonna give Naomi that. But Naomi grabbed that for herself. Time for Jimmy to be a part of that, man. Time for Jimmy to be everything that we all know he can be. The next match is going to be the Lyra Valkyria versus Becky Lynch for the IC titles. I want Lyra to win because I think Lyra winning will open up the story with Becky and her, and Becky Bailey. Bailey not being on the card irritates me. I think Bailey will come out though. Will she help Lyra? Who knows? Will she help Becky? Who knows? I just think she's gonna come out and have some part in SummerSlam, and I hope that is the case. The match that I believe should main event, I don't give a darn about no tag team match. I don't give a darn about no world championship match with John Cena. I think the triple threat match with the women, Naomi, Rhea Ripley, and Io Sky, I think that should main event. Who are we gonna want to win? Naomi. Naomi's retaining. You know why Naomi's retaining? Because she's a breath of fresh air with that Raw division, and she would keep them on their toes. I mean, they're playing the same story over and over again with Rhea Ripley or Io Sky being a champion, having them in the back, just doing nothing. I think because Naomi is such a workhorse and they depend on her to push, they depend on her, period. That right there would be amazing. Now, I forgot about the other women's title match, and that is the match between Tiffany Stratton and Jade Cargill. Jade is gonna win. Jade's gonna win. I think Jade winning would just also be a breath of fresh air. Even if there's some things that a lot of people may think Jade is not, I think Jade is everything that she needs to be, especially at the rate that she's growing. I mean, when it comes to her being a superstar, she's nailed it down pat. I am excited to see this different phase of her career in WWE because champion her, I think, will really open a lot of people's eyes. The next match we're going to talk about is the main event, and that is John Cena versus Cody Rhodes. Okay, one thing we're going to get out of, come here. I know Cody FC. I know Cody FC. I'm sorry, but I don't think Cody Rhodes is going to win that title back. I know, guys. I know. You want Cody Rhodes to win. I get it, but I don't. No, it's not that I don't. It's just we haven't made any ground with John Cena being champion, and I think him being champion a little longer will make some ground. But if John loses, I'd be happy in seeing them actually develop whatever character they want to have developed with John. I think we've been doing the same story over and over again. Okay, and Cody Rhodes losing also adds something. Cody Rhodes winning also adds something. But going forward, this whole heel, I think the best version of Hill John was with CM Punk. Now, if Cody Rhodes loses, I think there is a chance he becomes more rough into a tweener type of area. I don't ever think soon that Cody Rhodes is going to be healed, but I could be wrong. You know, I can be wrong. But if that is the case, they would need to push Jey Uso a little bit more, because you need a very over babyface, and Cody and Jey are holding that top spot. If Cody decides to go over the dark side, it all falls on Jey, and I know y'all don't want that. Of course, there's gonna be a lot of surprises, a lot of shockers, a lot of things going on. I don't know what will occur. Of course, I do think something's gonna happen in that match, because John Cena's matches have not been clear of anybody not coming into it. Who knows? But those are my SummerSlam predictions, or things I want to happen, more than predictions, honestly. Let me know who y'all want to win for SummerSlam, and what match are you guys most looking forward to. I mean, the match I'm looking forward to the most has to be the triple threat for the women's title. I mean, what other answer would I have given y'all? But thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you.